Optimizer. Optimizer 6.5 diesel. And action. Let's get to it, guys. On today's menu, let's see if we can get some turbo. Let's see if we can get this plenum off. And let's see how far we can get in a couple hours. Enjoy. You can even start taking that pulley off. Yeah, that guy can come off. I know that. Let's undress this engine to the point where we can pull the water system, and then I can get after removing the injector pump. Alright, let's put you on a tripod. Alright, let's start off today. This intake plenum was pretty easy once I had the bolts, but because I didn't remove the water system, it meant that I had to still fight with the coupling, the coolant water temperature coupling there, that guy. But it's out, as you can clearly see. That blue is the gasket for the intake plenum. I have to take off the injector pump, the injector lines, all that stuff has to come out eventually. But we can move on to something else, so let's do that. Now let's work towards getting the turbo out. Not as difficult as you may think, but just access to the nuts, which is a 15. Take your time. You gotta also do the return line on the bottom as well, which is a 12 mil. So just access issue. Nothing. Hey, we got the turbo off. Yeah. What's next? We gotta check to see where the intake manifold is maybe still connected. But we should be good to go, because we got the wraparound for the manifold. Alright, we're underneath now. It's time to take off the bell housing cover, gain access to the torque converter and the flex plate so we can disconnect those and just progress ourselves closer to removing the engine. Finding the right, let's say, access point and the right tools took a little minute, but once you get going, it's pretty straightforward. Kind of ran into trouble, as you will see shortly, when it came to the cross exhaust pipe there. I came to realize that I had to remove that first, or remove that period, and then I can remove the actual cover. So I'm diligently working here, just getting my bolts out, taking the necessary hardware out. Mind you, I'm on the floor trying to keep my hair from getting dirty while things are oh my goodness. If you're doing this job, people, please wear glasses, safety glasses. One of the biggest issues I had in this particular position was just random things dropping in my face. It was unbelievable. But like I said, it took a little minute. Catch your breath. Try not to stress out as you just fight things that are just hasn't been touched realistically, like for a while, if ever. I'm thinking some of this stuff is original because it doesn't seem like it was maintained very well. So very interesting. One bolt at a time, guys. Right there, see? Came to the understanding. What is going on here? I fight. Said forget it. Let me start working on the coupling. To cross the cross pipe coupling. And as you can see, I'm trying just patiently not to get stuff in my eyes. One issue I'm having at the moment is that the pan is being stopped by the muffler. I'm glad you guys can see this. So this right here is the cross pipe. I can't take that off, so you gotta get the cross pipe off first. Yay! Let's continue digging into this truck. So as you can clearly see, my past self caught up with my future self and came to the original conclusion that we can't do what we would like to do, which was not take more parts off. But here we are taking more parts off. So, and through the power of YouTube, ta-da!
And we got the flywheel exposed and the flex plate. Got the coupler exposed, sorry. Now we got that pan. We got that bolt up here that doesn't want to let go. And the question was asked, why am I taking this out? Because we have a head gasket problem. And where is the head gasket problem? I'll give you a looky look. What does that look like to you? Does that look like a milkshake? Oh, that looks like a milkshake to me. So if you can see that, young ladies and gentlemen, that is water in the oil. We have a head gasket issue. Yes, I can easily change the heads, but I decided not to. Because again, that's still more work. The manifolds will still have to come off. Actually, those could have came off on the bench. I still decided not to. That's a thought. Should I just do a head gasket, guys, or should we do an optimizer replacement? I'll leave you with that one.